a little bleeping light. Do some of this and see what happens. How about some of this? Some of this. That. We'll shake in the head. A bit of that and see what happens. Okay. I'm recording a video. Do you see the light on here?
Yes.
So it means I'm recording. Alright, here we go. 3 nights. First break. It's the first break from my parents for what, 3 months? It's been a process. I mean, the late nights, the late night calls have been stressful. Defending myself, living in a double dementia household, you start questioning reality. I mean, one of the things as I built my artificial emotional control system last year was to document all of it, but then I realized as I was filming and as I'm doing this, some of it's too hard to see. Sometimes when I'd run downstairs, I'd film on the way downstairs and just to remember like what I'm looking at. Just my mom's saying she's putting on his mask while she's by his feet just so I don't have to debate it later. Or my mom overdosing on the table. It's just, and can't walk. And here I go. Pasadena, 3 nights, neurology appointment, take care of myself, do some outside stuff. Yeah. You ready? Buddha's super excited. Dude, he's like, we're packing up, we're going on an adventure, right, Boo Bear? Yeah, sweet pea. Yeah. You're a good boy. Yeah, you are. Alright. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Look quiet. Looks like a young one, though. Interesting. Side quest. Is this a working payphone? I haven't seen a working payphone in like a public area in a very long time. They keep all getting broken and destroyed. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, there's a power outlet in here. Ready? Dial tone? No dial tone. Cool. Let's get a photo of it. But that's the interesting part. How do I get that? It's just like... Okay. Side quest over. Back to the building. And then food.
Wait, you cross hill at hill. What that is on the cross?
Real buttons are the best because you can feel them when they're vibrating. They make sound, they tell you what road to go on, they're perfect. The question is, why did we go backwards in so many places? Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. That's how it used to be, man. And then we were like, oh yeah, we forgot about those people. We prioritized what? Sitting on Instagram and sitting on the internet? I mean, there used to be children out on the streets doing things. There used to be kids going to stuff. Now they're all at home on the internet playing video games. Way more than we did, but whatever. I mean, as long as they're happy, I think that's really all that matters is the truth. Shit. Wow. So this is like a historic Pasadena church. They were talking about the stained glass on it. It's pretty wild. Whoa, look at the, can we get close to it? Yeah. Look at the faces carved into it. Whoa, look at the old lady. Well, they're all different faces. Wow. Okay, we've got children over here. And then those old people there. Oh, the king and prince? I'm guessing? Whoa, or something like that. That's what I see. This is the Holliston Avenue Methodist Episcopal Church. Oh, I read Episcopal on the thing. 1923, so it's 102 years old. It's a 102-year-old building. Think they had to add that rain gutter? Well, how do you think they got electricity to, like, wild. It's so concrete. Clearly, this concrete is very specific to this time frame. You can identify age of stuff a lot by the type of concrete they use. Wow, look at that stained glass. Can we get in there? Nope. Bring it closer. Hold on. It's up here. Whoa. So there's like saints up there on top or something like that. Wow. This is Gothic? Is I think what we're talking about? The arches, the Gothic arches. I think those are cool. They're not art, but so fascinating. 100 years old. And we're just like in a random... Oh, they have to add that ramp? How did you... You added the ramp on top of there. That's interesting. No, did you? It's so steep. It's definitely not an ADA ramp, but at a certain point, if at least it's there to help the people Huh. It's there to make it easier for the people to help the people. It's not necessarily there to make it independent for the person, but at least they don't have to bump up the stairs. Whoa. Something with... Same thing with this right here. Look, is this new? Is this different? I mean, it looks the same, built at the same time, but not to the steepness codes. Fascinating, but what was this say? Oh, jeez. Blue Shield, New Third Reich. I don't know what that means. Maybe I take a picture of it? No, you just let that be. What's this? Villa Boys? Okay, cool, guys. Wow, look at the glass. You see how it shimmers? Look at that. You see it in the window? It's like thick, almost like mica. Wow. And it's gone from this angle. Just at that one angle it shined back. Almost like this Mylar or whatever. Is this a UFO? Wait, what am I looking at here? Is this a balloon? No, I don't even know. Oh, it's a Mylar heat blanket for cold. Oh, interesting. Yikes. HD antenna on the roof. Come on, let's go. 1520, there's a camera. Whoa. Well, okay, we got the quad thing, but this is how come churches do 3 and then the schools do 4? And then it's supposed to look somewhere pretty before there was stuff here. So would that have been a good view? From in there looking that way? Yeah, I guess. Interesting. I've been trying to study architecture and stuff right now because I'm designing a president's school. So was at the school. Look at that stained glass. They all say something. They're just some symbols. There's a cross symbol over there. And then we got book and crown. Wow, stunning. Stained glass. Those colors are wild. It's cool. Alright. Wow. This was definitely worth walking an extra block for. Huh. Wow. Oh, the parrots? There's oak? Okay, we just got we're in an oak area. All these are oaks. We're going back in time now. It's just how we roll. All right, let's go. All right, I think I'll send you the video of this in a second.
Of what?
Does it have a see light?
Oh, yeah.
So that means it's rolling.
All right. Have fun.
Thank you, Tyler.
I don't know when I'll see you next, but it'll be soon.
As soon as possible.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're free, let me know.
Yeah, I gotta look at my schedule. Weekends are tricky, but weeks I think they're opening up.
All right, I have no idea what I'm doing next week.
Yeah, I have to look at my schedule.
Cool. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Again, thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait. Wait to cross lane at Fair Oaks. Wait. Main Street.
Let's go. Okay, up. Good boy.
Colorado. Walk that is on the clock. Colorado.
It's like San Francisco with the walkers going before the light. It's a choice. It's interesting. Let's go. If war breaks out, we don't have time to improvise. So here's a simple protocol. We keep a standing, transparent, legally bounded civilian tech mobilization list. The exact laptops, phones, routers, cameras, long lenses, batteries, generators, and trucks we need in the first 72 hours. Not vague categories, specific standardized kits. And we prearrange the supply lines now. Contacts with manufacturers and distributors, regional staging warehouses, and intake pipeline that wipes, secures, configures, and tracks equipment before it ever touches a mission. This isn't about taking people's stuff. It's about readiness. Buying fast, paying fairly, protecting privacy, and auditing in every step. In a crisis, speed matters, but so do civil liberties. A modern country should be able to convert civilian capacity into national resilience overnight, without panic, without chaos, and without corruption. Preparedness isn't militarism. Preparedness is responsibility. I gotta be careful about what I'm rambling about. Let me get a picture. Let's see. I don't know what it's doing, I guess. Hey, man, stop. Yeah, this is interesting. It's too dark on this side. Should we continue? What? What are you looking at?
I don't know, there's that big thing up there.
I can't see it.
Too big, huh?
It's stealth plane. It's invisible. I can't see it.
Take your glasses.
It's an invisible stealth plane. I can't see it. They set up in the manual instructions on how to pole mount them. This is the fourth F-117 I've seen, and the first F-117 I've seen on a pole. The F-117A Nighthawk was developed at the height of the Cold War by Lockheed Martin Skunk Works at a time when the U.S. faced hostility and uncertainty. The F-117A proved to be a pivotal piece in President Reagan's commitment to rebuild the U.S. military through his Peace Through Strength policy. A Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency DARPA study proved an urgent national need for a fighter jet that could operate a mission undetected by the enemy, and the F-117 Nighthawk was the solution. Its unique design enabled it to reflect radar waves, and angular panels bolstered by an external coating of radar-absorbent material allowed the aircraft to be nearly invisible. DARPA awarded the Skunk Works with the contract for the F-117A in 1978. And a legendary partnership emerged between the Skunk Works team and the U.S. Air Force, which quickly made production a reality. The first flight took place in 1981, the year of Reagan's presidential inauguration, and deliveries began shortly after. Lockheed Martin produced a total of 59 F-117 Nighthawks and 5 developmental prototypes. Of the 59 aircraft, only one was ever lost in combat combat from its first operational deployment in 1989 for Operation Just Cause until its retirement by the U.S. Air Force in 2008. The F-117 played a critical role in several operational missions. Having paved the way for stealth technology, the F-117A Nighthawk is not only a tangible reminder of President Reagan's peace through strength policy, but also of America's drive to innovate. It serves as a means of inspiration, causing us to wonder just how much further we can continue pushing the limits of what's possible.
99, Case 3 launch. Commercial Revenue 270, DRC 277, September 300.
I mean, this comes from the Have Blue demonstrator and the mathematics from the Russian scientist. And it's interesting they talk about beginning the relationship with the U.S. Air Force because Skunk Works already had a relationship with the CIA with the U-2 and the SR-71. But they were making the YF planes for the Air Force before this, and so they already had a relationship with the Air Force before they were building this. Okay, now we're going to read about this specific plane. Okay? You remember the name of it?
Well, I read it about 10 minutes ago.
Says the dementia patient. Excellent work, by the way. You ready? This is number 803. There's only 59 and 5, but we're starting at 803. They love numbering things to confuse people.
Yeah.
Okay. F-117 tail number 803 entered operational service in 1984 with its first flight May of that year during President Reagan's administration. Its nickname, Unexpected Guest, alludes to the extreme secrecy that surrounded the F-117 Nighthawk program, as well as the stealth aircraft's ability to go undetected by enemy radar. The nickname was inspired by 1982 heavy metal album Unexpected Guest by the band Demon. Piloted by Captain Scott Stimpert while in the 416th Ghost Riders Tactical Squadron for the 37th Tactical Fighter Wing, F-117A 803 was one of 6 F-117As to fly in the first operational combat mission of the program, Operation Just Cause in Panama. Gets back to my original conversation with you. It also has the legacy of flying the most combat sorties of any Nighthawk, 78. Unexpected Guest was retired in 2007 with a total of 4,673 flight hours. It's interesting they decided to retire this one and not the other ones that are still flying. Maybe this had more hours, exactly, yeah. They were keeping them in Tonopah. They disassembled, a lot of the wings were removed off of them when they were stored. This is cool, do you see this? No, it's not an arrow. It's the Nighthawk. It's the plane. See the tail? It has the V tail in the back.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right, this is number 4. First F-117 on a pole. Oh, this is sick! This is awesome! Look at this! Look, they redid the front. So all those front corners, all those edges, all the front edges they remade. Who did this for them? Did they do this here? I don't think this museum, they must have hired someone to do it. Wow. It's pretty good. It's not bad. They did a good job. I mean, those are a little bonky. I don't think that's how it should look, but Wow, to see this in the bottom, the corners, those things, that's something you don't see. Can we get under here? Are we allowed over there? No. What? No, I can't get under there? Oh, F, this thing is sick. The only one I've ever seen, I've been close to, but it's level and on landing gear. This you can like see into the cockpit, which is this view. I've never seen the inlets like this from this angle, because it's tilted. It's at an angle. Oh man. Yes, and absorb. Depending on the coating. So you do two things. You absorb and you reflect. So an example of where you want to reflect is in your design, but you want to absorb in other things. So old paint used to be called iron ball paint. What do you think about this? What do you think about this?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But you see how I sit here and I look at it, and if there's something I don't understand, I find out about it, right?
Beautiful.
So we started with there, and we found out about the gold star, the third flag. We saw over here the multiple flags at the gravesite here, and then learned about Normandy and how the multiple governments, like France, they put their host nation of where there's out of respect. We talked about the frame here and how it's really the second take of a recreation from earlier in the day, and that some of those boys and soldiers passed away later, a couple days later. And how it really just matters at the time that you have an image to bring a nation together. And that's what's important. It's fascinating. Dad, this is really what President's School is about. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna do an action, you have to understand the sacrifices of what it means. Here we learned that even after you celebrate, after you raise the flag, you're still gonna have your actions gonna end in deaths. So, and it's not just about for a president, it's for every state of government. Even down to city council has consequences. Even after the celebrations happen, after the ribbon cutting ceremonies or whatever, you know? They have long actions. And how it also needs to be updated. I mean, here we have Space Force. We didn't leave a blank space for the Space Force even. And we have early evidence of AI in the image upres. This is 2018 this was made. Also the limitations, like we didn't know that was gold just because it's in this black and white format. The limitations of the display of information also. I bet this is cool at night. See they have the lights?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Should we continue onward? Ready? Do you want to smile? There you go. Good work.
You gotta send me that other video.
Here, look at this one. Did I show you the one with Tom Cruise and I? Yeah. So this layout seems to me to replicate the layout of a Spanish mission, especially with the columns and these side. This reminds me structurally of a Spanish mission style layout. What do you think of the drive?
It's very pretty.
What do you think of the airplane, the F-117?
Very nice.
It's a nice plane, huh?
Yeah.
Impressive. I love that they originally called it the Hopeless Diamond.
Hopeless diamond.
Hopeless Diamond.
Diamond. Okay.
Because it was in a shape that could never fly. The mathematics of the triangles were just like so not aerodynamic. Unaerodynamic? I don't know what you call it. That they called it was a hopeless diamond that would never fly. So they had to keep working with the diamond shape to make it work. Finally, they made it in that shape. It's as good as it's going to get.
This line of palm trees.
You like the line of palm trees up there?
I like the line of palm trees.
Oh, it's on your side.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Is it? Look. I'm trying to film it. Ooh, that guy just double crossed. 9 Mike November 630. Bro, you just got caught on camera. I just filmed you committing a total crime. What do I do with the footage? Do I hand it to the DMV? I mean, I literally just captured that guy committing a crime. I have video evidence and read his license plate out. I don't... What are we gonna do with this future, Dad? What is this future gonna mean? Seriously, right? I'm actually speeding right now. I was going 6 miles to 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. And bro had to go 15 miles an hour over the speed limit. Almost more, probably. Oh, it'll show the video evidence. It'll show how fast I was going at the moment that the guy passed me on the wrong side of the road, crossing the double yellow. What does Evan do? My friend Evan, he's one of the first people to start driving with these. He's been filming people do illegal stuff all the time, I have to imagine. I don't know. In his Instagram profile, it says the original Ray-Bans meta driving guy. I remember when he first got the glasses.
I still don't know where you are.
Ну, сходи, посмотри, что ему надо.
You don't want to take this. Take it.
Your battery is dead. We made contact with Cardiff Airport Wells, where people directed us. There is WHO research facility nearby, but they are not
this place.
Yes, okay.
But I mean,
You hear me?
it depends what you're into. If like you're into shooting games,
Hey,
driving games,
sorry about later
cooking
on when I was shooting the little
Yeah.
bubbles. I shot you. My bad.
Action him.
Yeah, me too.